Right, Polio Games here with
Steven,
Steven. What are we playing today?
MegaMan.
MegaMan. Which guy are you playing?
I am actually using the MegaMan
All
deck.
right, and I got ProtoMan. All right, let's read the rules. And audio tech, you can still hear it.
Oh yeah,
All right. Well, I mean the beats, the background.
yes sir.
All right. Yeah, we got the turn sequence right here. Draw phase in this order. Power up. B, draw card. C, discard down. 2, resource phase. A, play resources. 3, main phase in any order. Play events, spin resources. Play a battle chip only once. Blast only once. 4, battle phase. Opponent loses energy from battle. All right, that's that. And then let's go into the more detailed rules. All right, important concepts, card types. 4 types of cards. Net Navi. Each player starts the game with one Net Navi player in front of you. So that's the avatar. Let's grab that.
I think yours is already in the left hand corner.
Yep, so it is. All right, Net Navi, front and center. Is that hard to get the lighting right? Oh no. All right, and then number 2, resource. Play a resource to the table in front of you. Spin a resource to use its card text. Okay. An event, play an event, do what it says, and then place it into your discard pile. Battle chip, play a battle chip, do what it says, and then place it into your discard pile. Okay, the anatomy of the cards is the name at the top, title is the thing under the name, C is the strength. Strength is going to be the top left. I'm trying to find some, can't find none.
I just zoomed
Oh,
in.
right here, just on the Net Navi. All right, so Net Navi anatomy is the name is on the top, B is the title under it, C is the strength, the top number. Then we got the defense under that, strength, defense, and then blast. Blast is where you have to check the top of your deck, I believe. And then we have emblem is F. Emblem is that top right shape thing. Then we have card text is G. If you have anything on the bottom or whatever. And H is collector's info, whatever. All right, then we got the resource cards, which are naturally they'll say resource right there. And the name is at the top. The title is under that. The destiny number is what you got to check from the top deck. And then D, the power gauge requirements is right there. So this one costs 3 power gauge requirements. And E is emblem requirements. I guess you gotta have that type of net navi with that symbol. F is card type resource. G card text, H lore flavor text. I emblem in the bottom right. This one doesn't have it. And then collector info. On to the events. Name, destiny number is B. Okay, destiny number, the number you check from the top deck. C, power gauge requirements. Those bars, none on this particular one. D, color requirements. 1 blue triangle right there, whatever that means. E, card text. E, card type right there, event. D, E, F, card text, lore, all that. And then last type of card, battle chips. All right, battle chip. All right, battle chips. A, the name. These ones are kind of more vertical, I guess. B, destiny number. C, color requirements with the. Okay, this one has no color requirements. D, emblem requirements. Right next to the color requirements. E, card type, battle chip. F, card, text, Z, emblem. Does have a requirement. All right, but anyway, all right, that's the 4 types of cards, and then destiny number. Each card in your deck except your net navi has a number in the upper right corner. This is the destiny number of that card, used randomly during the game, much like rolling a dice. When you use a card for destiny, just check the destiny number and not the other numbers, colors, or destiny emblems on the card. So when you use a card for destiny, you only use the destiny number. All right, unique. Every card you play on the table is unique for you, and you can only have 1 copy of each resource card in play. Your opponent may also have a copy of the same card. You can have up to 4 copies of a card in your deck. Cards are the same if they have the same card name. You can't have a resource card titled Land Net Battler in play at the same time where you have a resource card Land Student in play. So it says you can't. Cards are the same name if they have the same card name. You can't have a resource card named Land Net Battler in play if you have the same. So you can't have 2 lands in play. Viruses. A virus is a special kind of resource. It's not unique, so you can have more than 1 copy of the same virus in play. In addition, when you play a virus, you may play another copy of that virus from your deck and shuffle your deck afterwards. In this way, you can play several of the same virus in one turn. Of course, you're still limited to a total of 4 resources in play. Okay, resources are the top things next to your net navi. Resources. Right. Emblem. Each net navi has its own emblem. When you find it, which you'll find in the upper right corner of the net navi's card. It was right there. You can also find these emblems on other kinds of cards. When a card says a MegaMan card, it means a single card with the large MegaMan emblem. Okay. And once I get with this page, you want to read the next page or want me to keep on reading?
Just keep reading it.
All right. We got this emblem, and then the small emblems are requirements that you must find on the other cards you have in play. Small emblems, other cards you have in play. Trying to find an example. Maybe these starter decks don't really have too much of that going on. Do you see that? Like smaller emblems on cards?
I didn't see too much of that stuff. No, it looks pretty basic.
Okay, this one right here is Talking Smack, has a small emblem on another card. So right here, this is a ProtoMan emblem, kind of looking like Reboot, but small emblem are requirements that you must find on other cards you have in play. So you got to have it already in play. I don't know if it's the resources or the power row, but anyway, B, the large emblems are the ones you use to play other cards. All right, something like that. There are 6 net navis in the Grand Prix set, and here's a complete list to help you identify their emblems. MegaMan has, of course, that deal. All right, glossary, ally.
I get that big Magic Man deck.
Magic Man?
I'm just kidding. I don't even know if that's real, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen no. All right, Pharaoh Man is on there, right? Yeah, Pharaoh Man is on there. All right, let's see. Ally, a resource that represents a net navi friend. A net navi can't use itself as an ally because you can't have 2 cards with the same name in play. All right, bet that. Then we got Blast, the number of cards you reveal from your power gauge to choose a Blast Destiny. Power gauge looks like it might be this middle row. I don't know. And that's the Blast. The number of cards you reveal from your power gauge to choose a Blast Destiny. Okay, Blast Destiny. The Destiny number you choose on a card revealed from your power gauge when you blast during your main phase adds to your strength. The Destiny number you choose on a card revealed from your power gauge when you blast during your main phase adds to your strength. Okay, Blast adds to your strength. Burn of Power. To place the rightmost face down card in your power gauge in your discard pile. Burn of Power from the power gauge looks like 5 going to the discard pile. All right, cancel to prevent the effect of a battle chip or Blast Destiny. Cancel. Defense, used by your net navi to defend during your opponent's turn. Okay. Destroy, to place a card from play in its owner's discard pile. Cards in your hand can't be destroyed. You may destroy an opponent's card or on your turn, or your own card, as specified by card text. Destroy. Okay. Discard a card to place it. Discard. Losing energy to place the top card from your from deck to discard pile. Losing energy. Net op. Some resources represent the main characters in the Mega Man universe. These cards have a special keyword net op in their card text. In later sets, card text will refer to net ops. Did the game get that far? I don't know. All right, power gauge. The row of cards behind your resources, cards in your power gauge are always face down. Okay, traps. Trap row. Power up. To power the top card of your deck face down in the first empty leftmost space on your power gauge. Power up, first left empty space available. Recharging energy to take a random card from your discard pile and place it face down beneath your deck. Recharge energy, okay. Shuffle your discard, fan it face down, and let your opponent choose a card without looking at it. Place the chosen card beneath your deck. Recharging energy. Strength, used by your net navy to attack during your turn. Spend a resource to place one of your resources in play in your discard pile. Generally, you do this to perform that resource's card text. Sometimes card text will spend a resource for no effect. You can't use a card text on a resource that you're spending for no effect. All right, whenever a trigger follows this word and then a comma, and then the effect that happens when the trigger happens, make sure you complete all of the trigger before applying the triggered effect. All right, playing a card. In order to play a card, you have to meet the requirements to play that card. There are several possible types of requirements. Power gauge, you must have at least as many cards in your power gauge as there are power gauge lights on the card you want to play. The card shown here requires 2 power to play. All right, so you got to have, of course, in the trap roll, the resource roll, you got to have 2 cards with this card. Got to have 2 of the 5 lit up. Got to have 2 of the 5 resources. And of course, the colors. You must have as many. No. I mean, you must have at least as many resources or of a color in play as there are triangles of the color of the card that you want to play. The card here requires 2 red resources, right? And how they're going to be that way if they're face down, I don't know. I guess you got to turn them face up. But emblems, you must have at least as many cards with at least a large emblem in play. With the large emblem in play, as there are small emblems on the card you want to play. Okay, you got to have the large emblems out. I guess those come from the resources. The large emblems. Okay, let's read it again. You must have at least as many cards with the large emblem in play as there are small emblems on the card you want to play. The card shown requires 1 Torchman emblem to play. I guess they probably come from the allies. Something like that. All right, so this resource right here has I guess this is a small emblem. Looks like a small emblem. All right. The card shown here requires 1 Torchman emblem to play. Use your cards to meet these requirements, not your opponent's cards. Powers, colors, or emblems aren't used up when you play cards. For example, you can play several events that require 2 red resources with only 2 red resources in play. Okay. All right, preparing for play. Place your net navy in front of you. It's okay if both players have the same one. Shuffle the rest of your deck. Both players cut their deck for a destiny number. Cut again in case of a tie. The highest destiny number goes first. Both players draw 4 cards for the opening hand, and the first player begins their turn. Turn sequence, draw phase in this order. Yeah, we pretty much already read that. But anyway, draw phase in this order. A, power up. B, draw a card. C, discard down. Resource phase. A, play resources. 3, main phase in any order. Play events, spin resources, play a battle chip only once, blast only once. And then 4, battle phase. Opponent loses energy from battle. All right, then we go into the draw phase. Power up. Each turn, you must place a new card in your power gauge. Take the top card from your deck and place it face down without looking at it into the next numbered space of your power gauge on the playmat. Place the first card in position 1, then next to it position 2, and so on. The more cards you have in the power gauge, the more cards you'll be able to play. If you've already, one second, one second.
It ain't mine to see.
All right, back. All right. Where we at? Power up. If you already have 5 cards in the power gauge, then you must discard the card in position 1, slide all cards down 1 position, and place a new card in position 5. Draw a card. Each turn, you must draw a card, take the top card of your deck, and put it into your hand without showing it to your opponent. Discard down. After you draw a card, you must meet the hand size limit of 5 cards. If you have more than 5 cards, discard cards from your hand one at a time until you have exactly 5, only 5. You must have less than 5 cards, and that's okay. You can have less than 5. That's okay. All right, resource phase, optional. You can skip this phase if you don't have any cards in your hand or you don't want to play any resources. You may play up to 4 resources during your resource phase as long as you meet the requirements for each one. When you play a resource, place it on your table beside your net navy. See playmat. Each resource stays in play until a card effect removes it from play. Each resource is unique for you. You may have only one of each resource in play, determined by card name. You may have a resource in play that your opponent also has in play. However, there are 4 places for resources on your playmat, 2 on each side of your net navy, and you can only have 4 resources in play, and you can't play another one if all 4 places are filled. Most resources require you to spend them to use their card text, so usually there's room for new ones. You can't spend a resource during the resource phase. You can only play resources during this phase. Resources are spent during the main phase. The next turn, the next thing. Main phase. During your main phase, you may do several different things, and you can do them in any order. These things that you can do during the main phase are play a battle chip once during the main phase, blast once during the main phase, play an event, spend a resource. Most of these things can be done by your opponent as well during the main phase of your turn. Your opponent has the option of doing any of those 4 things during the main phase except blast. You can only blast during your main phase. All right, who goes first? When your main phase begins, you get to take the first action. The action can be any of the 4 listed above. Then your opponent gets an opportunity to take an action. If you don't want to take an action, then you can pass when it's your opportunity. Then it's your opponent's opportunity once again. When you pass on your opportunity to take an action, you can still take another action during the same phase after your opponent takes an action. When both you and your opponent pass consecutively, that's 2 passes in a row, then your main phase is over and it's time for the battle phase to begin. Battle tips. Once during each main phase, even a main phase on your opponent's turn, you can play a battle tip. During your main phase, you'll probably want to play a battle tip that adds to your net navy strength. When it's your opponent's turn, you'll want to play a battle tip that adds to your net navy's defense. All right. To play a battle chip, you have to meet all the requirements of playing that card. Then do what it says. When you have completed all of the battle chip's effects, place the battle chip in your discard pile. There are lots of kinds of battle chips, and you'll find some to do other kinds of things. You might even find some that you'll want to play during any main phase on either player's turn. But remember, you can play only 1 battle chip during each main phase. Events. During your main phase and your opponent's main phase, you can play event cards. To play an event, you have to meet all the requirements of playing this card. Then to do what it says, when you have completed all of the events, place that card in your discard pile. Playing an event is a lot like playing a battle chip, except you can play as many as you want during either player's main phase. Spending a resource. Another thing that you can do when it's your time to take an action during your main phase is to spend one of your resources. When you spend one of your resources, you do what it says after the word spend. When you have completed all of the resources effects, place the card into your discard pile. Sure, the music ain't too loud right now?
Yeah, I can barely hear it.
Okay. Should it be a tad louder or not?
No, it's good.
All right, blast. Another action you may be able to use is your Net Navi Blast. If you have at least as many cards in your power gauge as your Net Navi's blast number, taking it that's the last number, speed. No. Strength first, defense, and then blast the bottom one. Yeah, so if you have at least as many cards in your power gauge as your Net Navi's blast number, then you may reveal that many cards from the right side of your power gauge, select one, and add that card's destiny number to your Net Navi strength. Okay, that's cool. So it's face down until you blast, perhaps. Then you get that strength added to your Net Navi strength. Then place all the cards you revealed into your discard pile. For example, if your Net Navi has a blast of 2 and you have 3 cards in your power gauge, you may reveal cards in position 2 and 3 of your power gauge and choose one to use. And if those cards have destiny numbers of 3 and 2, you can choose the 3 and add 3 to your Net Navi strength. Then place both cards in your discard pile. So 3 strength goes to 6. You can blast only once during each of your main phases, and you can't add your blast destiny until you blast. And although you can add or subtract from your Net Navi's blast number before you blast. For example, an event that adds 1 to your blast destiny can only be used after you blast in the same main phase. An event that makes your Net Navi blast, I can be played before you blast. All right, weird eye right there. You and your opponent should keep a running total of your Net Navi strength and their Net Navi's defense during your main phase. All right, battle phase. Once you and your opponent have taken all the actions you want to take during your main phase, and both of you have passed consecutively, then it's time to find out how much damage you've done. Subtract your opponent's Net Navi's defense from your Net Navi strength, and that's how much energy your opponent has to lose. How many cards you put from the top deck to the discard. Your opponent loses energy by taking the top card of his or her deck and placing it in the discard. All right, technically you have to resolve an attack in the battle phase, but sometimes your strength will be equal to or less than your opponent's defense and nothing happens. End of turn. Any effects created during a turn, like a strength or defense bonus for your Net Navi, expire at the end of the same turn. When your turn is over, it's time for your opponent to take a turn. All right, winning the game. When your opponent's deck is exhausted, you win the game. This happens when your opponent takes the last card from their deck. This can be the result of drawing a card, powering up, or taking damage, or any other effects. So, not at the end of the turn. As soon as you take the last card, then you lose. Building your own deck. To build your own deck, we're not doing that right now, but it's 59 cards, 1 Net Navi, no more than 4 copies. Yeah. All right, example of play. We kind of read it. Should we read the whole example of play or just start playing?
I think we should start playing.
All right, yeah. Cool. All right. Anything sound confusing?
Not really.
Okay. Net Navi's out. Wish it showed you the progress of the time we've been going.
Yeah, this says 24 minutes.
Where's it say that at?
Top left-hand corner.
Oh, bet. Okay, 24 minutes. Game starts 24 minutes.
MegaMan.
Super fighting robots. MegaMan. Fighting to save the world. Do you know if they had more than one MegaMan cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
What was the most recent one you kind of remember?
The real anime-looking one.
From like the 2010s?
X2 or something like that. Something like that.
From the 2010s?
Maybe not that new.
Okay. Don't remember. Yeah, but they ever have a Mega Man X one?
Yeah, I think that's the one I was talking about
Okay.
with the purple guy.
Hmm. Yeah, that purple guy from the video game that comes and whoops up on you in the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that cartoon, that anime at all. Oh, I got a card upside down. Like the homie from the Pokemon video, I present the cut. Deck here. And then what do you say? We draw 5 cards.
I thought it was 4. Let me see.
I know 5 is the hand limit. Both players draw 4 cards and opening hand pays 12. One, two, three, 4. Yep, you got dice on deck.
Grab them.
All right, I do too. All right, so I roll a 6.
All right. Just roll for me because I don't have. I got them in the room over there.
Okay. You got a 6 as well. Not supposed to happen so often when you have 2 dice. All right, I got a 5. You got an 8. All right, so you go first.
All right. So the first thing is to power up.
Draw phase. Yep, power up in this order. Power up, draw a card, then discard down.
So when you power up, you just put one of the cards down.
Power up. Each turn, you must place a new card in your power gauge. Must. So take the top card of your deck and then place it face down without looking at it into the next numbered space on the power gauge on the playmat. Place the card in position 1 next to position 2. If you have 5, you can't do anymore. Slide down. Yep. All right. So, yep. Top deck, face down on the power 1 slot.
All right. And then you draw another card?
Yeah, then you draw a card into your hand.
Okay.
You put the 1 face down. And yeah.
Okay.
Draw a card. Yep.
Discard down. What does that mean?
If you have more than 5. If you have more than 5, then you must
discard. Oh, then you slide them down?
No. If you ever have more than 5 power, let me see. If you already have 5 cards in your power gauge, then you must discard the card in position 1, slide all the cards down.
Yeah.
To the number 1 position.
Yeah. Okay. Play resources. All right.
Man, you know what? Yeah. Do you think this view is better?
This is, yeah. No, go back. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, so you can slide yours down some more or whatnot.
All right, let me see here.
Excuse me.
You could just put a resource down and not play it?
Let's see. Resource phase optional. You can skip this phase if you don't have any cards in your hand or you don't want to play any resources. You may play up to 4 resources. And resources are just those blue cards. And when you play a resource, place it on the table next to your net navy. Each resource stays in play until a card effect removes it. Each resource is unique for you. You may have only one of each resource in play, determined by the card name. You may have a resource in play that your opponent also has in play. However, there are four spaces for resources. Most resources require you to spend them to use their card text, so usually there's room for new ones. You can't spend a resource during the resource phase. You can only play resources during this phase. Resources are spent during the main phase.
Okay, so then I'll put this one down. Doesn't have any costs, I guess, right?
Nah. It's just skip this. Skip this phase if you may play. If you don't want to play any resources, you may play up to 4 resources. That card is just a blast number. The top and the right is just a blast number. Resources are free.
Yeah. Well, no, some resources have the gauge here. Remember?
Oh yeah, it looks like that one must be free. Yeah.
Okay. So then it just says well, I'm not gonna play it yet, so it don't matter. And then I'll put another resource card here. All right, main phase, play events, spend resources. So now I could play this resource in, right?
Yeah. As long as you haven't played another one already. Oh well, no. I mean, you can play any amount, can't you? On that.
Yeah. So this one just says something easy. Spend, draw a card.
Yep. I mean, but you can't spend them now. Just on the main phase. Yep.
Yeah. So like I'm on the main phase now, right? Because I'm done with the resource phase.
Oh yeah.
All right. So it says spin, draw one card, and then it says sometimes one more chance can make all the difference. So if I put this, then it
draw a card. Yeah.
All right. Well, man. Okay. Oh wow. All right. I think I'm gonna. Man, I guess I'll play this battle chip. It says burn 1 power to make your net nabby defense +2. You may play an additional battle chip. So that would be pointless because. Well, I'll just play it anyway.
What do you say? Burn 1 power
Net.
to make your net nabby's defense. Yeah, I mean, if you on the offense, there's no point in doing that.
All right. So then if I want to blast, just to run through the whole thing here. Blast. Oh, blast number. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. All right. So I'm done, I guess.
All right. All right. So going to my turn. Look at my hand. Power up phase. Take the top deck. Go there. Yep. And then B, draw a card. Go from 4, go to 5. And then C, discard down, nothing. Because I don't have more than 5. Resource phase, play resources. Okay, got a piece, which is when I spend it, lose 2 energy to make a net navy blast +2 until end of next turn.
But can you play it because it has the 2?
Yeah, that's just the blast amount to where you would flip over one of these face down power cards.
So it had nothing to do with anything.
Oh, like you say the resource, yeah. You right there. You
Okay.
would think that they would say something about that
They did. It was like in the beginning.
during the resource phase. They said that.
Yeah, you said something about has to have the power gauge requirements.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, surely that's how it is. So yeah, I can't play that one yet. All right. Yep. And with that, yep, I can't do anything else. So I'm gonna pass turn.
All right. So same thing.
I probably asked you about this already, but do you know of anything that can let these things that can agitate these things without me having to roll them?
I mean, some type of vibration, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I went to the shop and thought about getting a vibrator, but they were too expensive. But I got something else, but it didn't do the trick though.
All right. So I did my there. I'm gonna draw for my hand. All right.
Oh yeah, I got this Jenga Quake, but it sucks though.
Kind of works.
And I got this car that runs by itself, but it sucks too because it just keeps. It doesn't like do it strong or nothing.
Damn. All right. So now I'm gonna play my resources. This one doesn't cost anything, and this one has 2. I'm gonna play that here. Get all resourced up, and then main phase. So I'm gonna play an event. Well, never mind. I can't. So spend resources. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. It's not over again, so I can draw another card. Ooh, that's nice. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Right. Suck.
Actually, you know what? I'm not trying to cheat or nothing, but
No, go for it.
So now that I have 2 energies and it's my blast number, I guess I can blast, right?
Yeah.
So do that then. Blast. And what happens there? Let's see.
What 2 blasts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll just turn both of those cards in the power 1 and 2 spot face up. And then yeah, I mean we'll just read it for the people. Another action you may be able to use during your Net Navi's Blast is your Net Navi's Blast. If you have at least as many cards in your power gauge as your Net Navi's Blast number, then you may reveal that many cards from the right side of your power gauge. Select one and add that card's destiny number to your Net Navi's strength. Then place all the cards you revealed in your discard pile. And you can blast only once during each of your main phases. You can't add your blast destiny until after you blast, although you can add or subtract from your Net Navi's blast number before you blast. For example, an event that adds 1 to your blast destiny can only be used after you blast in the same main phase. After an event that makes your Navi's blast -1 can be played before you blast. You and your opponent should keep a running total of your Net Navi's strength and their Net Navi's defense during your main phase. All right, yeah. So you can only alter the blast before you blast, something like that. But then
Okay.
yeah.
And then so what happens after that? Like, so let's say I'm gonna use this larger number, right?
Say
So,
slide your mat a little bit to the right so we can see what your powers are. We don't really need to see the top deck, really.
okay. These?
No, I mean slide your play mat a tad bit to the right. Yeah, because I moved it back to the full screen so we can just see more what's going on. But that's perfect.
Good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. So then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and blast since I have two, and then I'll pick this one, and it's 5.
Okay.
So now the blast is or the strength is 5. Is that what it is?
So you add the 5 to MegaMan's strength.
Okay, so he's 7 now.
Yep, because you got the 2 right there.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 7, and then my defense right now is a measly 1, but I can't blast, but I can do other stuff though. I think I can do events though. Yeah, so I can do events during your turn.
Okay.
Okay. So this one is a. Okay, let me look this up though. Okay, the requirements of the example of play, battle phase, resource phase, events. Okay, during your main phase and your opponent's main phase, you can play event cards. To play an event, you have to meet all the requirements of playing that card. Then do what it says. When you have completed all of the event's effects, place the card in your discard pile. Playing an event is a lot like playing a power chip, except that you can play as many as you want during either player's main phase. All right, spending a resource. After another thing you can do when it's time to take an action during the main phase is to spend one of your resources. When you spend it, you get what the effect is. All right, but I'm just trying to find the requirements. Okay, planning card colors. You must have at least as many resources of a color in play as you have the triangles. Oh man, because I didn't play no resources. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, makes sense. All right, so
And you only have only one energy too, or one power. My bad.
yeah, 1 power. But you only use yeah. That's perfect. Um, yep. Yep. Since I don't have any resource, yeah. So this is like a 2 resource game. You got power and you have resources. Okay. All right. Yep. I got to take 9. Looks like no 8 because you swung a 9, right?
I swung on yes, no 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
5 plus 7. Yeah. Okay. So I got defense 1. So I just take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, games like Hyperjuke and they have like stops so you can stop taking damage, but it looks like MegaMan didn't say anything about it.
So since I showed both, I have to discard both of these.
Yeah.
Now next time, can I just go 1 and leave 1?
No, you gotta always put it in the leftmost available spot when you put new resource. When you
No,
put
yeah. When I choose to do the blast.
Oh, let's see. Resource phase, blast, spinning a resource, blast. Another action you can do is take the blast. If you have at least as many cards in your power gauge as your net navi's blast number, then you may reveal that many cards from the right side of your power gauge. Select 1 and add that card's destiny to your net navi's strength. Then place all the cards you revealed in your discard pile. For example, if your net navi has a blast of 2 and you have 3 cards in your power gauge, you may reveal the cards in position 2 and 3 of your power gauge and choose to use one of those. If the cards have a destiny numbers of 3 and 2, you can choose 3 and add the 3. And you can blast only once during each of your main phases. You can't add to your blast destiny until you blast, although you can add or subtract from your net navi's blast number before you blast. Okay,
That makes sense.
one more time. You can blast only once during each of your main phases. You can't add to your blast destiny until after you blast, although you can add or subtract from your net navi's blast number before you blast. Okay, you can't add to the blast destiny the number in the top right, but you can add to the blast base or subtract before.
Right.
All right. Yeah, it sounds like you have to commit to, like, if you're going to do the blast, you have to commit that many power to the blast. You can't pick and choose. Go half stepping on the blast. It sounds like that's what it says to me.
Okay.
Yeah. We could ask the internet, but I think it sounds like you got to commit.
It's just that word, that damn tricky word of may.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's ask Google right quick. Can MegaMan NT Warrior? But I hate stuff like this because all it's gonna do is pull up the video game. But MegaMan NT Warrior
TCG.
TCG. Can you blast less than blast number? Yeah, one more little tick. Yeah, I mean, you want to roll on it?
No, yeah, we'll just good. We'll just play. I mean, it kind of makes sense. We'll just run it.
Yeah. All right. Where
Your
am I? All right, right here. All right. Draw phase. Power up. Power up. Draw a card. Play resources. Oh, I got to discard down because I drew a card. All right, I'll discard down.
Oh, because you have more than 5?
Yeah, I got 6. Yep. Right here. Discard that. All right. I'll play a resource piece, which spend, lose 2 energy to make a net navi blast +2 until end of next turn. All right, but it's a resource though for right now, not spending it. All right, and then go ahead and play resources, play an event, spend resources. Nope. Play a battle chip only once. Nope. And I'll blast. Or do I want to blast? Do I want to blast? Yeah, I'll blast. Yeah, I'll blast. All right. So I got a base strength of 3.
Mm-hmm.
ProtoMan. Then I'll blast. I got a 2 blast number. All right, so I pretty much crapped out on that one. So I got a 3 plus 1. Take me to 2 strength. Well, I mean 4 strength.
You pick one of those, or you pick both of them? Oh, you just picked one, right?
Yeah, 1 because
right.
3.
Yeah. So 4.
4 strength. Yep.
All right, and my defense is 2.
All right, 2 damage.
But I can play my resource card, right?
You can spend it, yeah.
So I'm going to spend this resource card, which is called Heightened Defenses. The spend is discard 2 cards to make MegaMan defense +4. So I'll do that.
Nice.
And I'll discard 2 cards here.
Cool. Now that's discard from hand, right?
Oh, it's from hand?
Yeah, discard from hand.
We'll put these back then. I'll discard these two. All right. So I just nullified it, right? I don't get to. It doesn't go backwards on you. It just stops the attack.
Yeah, it just pretty much stops the attack. Got more defense than my swing.
All right. My go.
Yep.
We're gonna put my power. I'm gonna get my draw my card. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
Right. Right. Power up. Power up. Draw a card. Got 5 in hand. I'm good. Discard down. Don't need to. Resource. Play resources. Yeah, that's no good. All right. Yep, I will go ahead and blast for my base strength of 3.
But you can't. You have to have at least 2 of power. You have to have at least 2 power cards because your blast is 2.
Ah, okay. And then you may add to it. Okay. Yep. And then I'll go ahead and pass turn.
All right. Then power card. Draw. I'm at 4. Resource. Another nice little looking card.
So the folks can know, kind of put your cards on the mat. Yeah.
All right, well, let me look at them first. So then I'm gonna that's kind of cool. So let me read this one real quick. It says burn a power to recharge 2 energy.
Oh, nice. Would have been nice if they put the definitions of stuff in the book.
So if so then I take this one and add 2 more from the deck.
Man, it sounds like it. Okay, we have a discard. Okay, discard a card, place a card from your hand to discard pile, recharge. It is nice. Take a random card from your discard pile and place it down beneath your deck. Recharge just goes back to the deck. To the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah, but you put those at the top, yeah.
Oh, so never mind. I don't want to do that then.
Yeah, who cares about that life right now?
So burn a power to recharge 2 energy. So 2 energy is just taking 2 cards from your discard pile, putting it to the bottom.
Oh, recharge. Take a random card from your discard pile and place it face down beneath your deck. Shuffle your discard pile, fan it face down, and let your opponent choose a card without looking at it. Place a chosen card beneath your deck.
Jesus Christ, that's too much work. All right. I don't need to do any of that right now. I'm going to go ahead and blast because I have 2. But see, that's what I don't understand. So I would have to forfeit all my blast?
Oh, I mean, you don't have... you just have to meet the threshold of having whatever Mega Man's blast is, which is probably 2, and you don't have to add to the blast with the blast destiny. You may if you want to.
All right. Well, I don't want to, so I'm gonna just blast with 2.
All right. Yeah, and let me confirm that though. Blast. Another action you can do is blast. If you have as many cards in your power gauge as the blast number, then you may reveal. Yeah, so you don't have to. You may. All right. Yeah, so 2, and I have a defensive 1. Yep, so I'll go ahead and take. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take 1 damage. All right. And then anything else you want to do?
Oh no, I'm done.
All right. Oh yeah. So I mean, it's just like Pokemon. The last thing you do is the battle phase. Well, no,
Yeah.
not necessarily. You can blast and then do other stuff if you want to.
Well, I mean, technically, when you take the hit, that's the battle phase, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they should have just said blast phase last, but I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's
All
on
right.
the hand corner right there.
Yeah, but it says during the main phase you can do this stuff in any order, and blast is part of the main phase any order. But if you want to get technical, if it's like that, then really blast phase should have been number 4. Then battle phase would have been 5. Well, I mean, battle phase would have came after blast, and then they could have just put blast in the battle phase.
I think they're just trying to say like once you accept it.
Okay, something like that. All right,
Yeah.
let's see. Draw phase, power up, power up. Draw a card. Got to draw a card. And then I got to discard down because I have 6. Power up. Screens fall like rain. What my trunk say like thunder. Uh, yeah. Yep. Discard this one. And then we will power up. All right, playing worthy opponent with two power requirement. And if I spend it, I get to add 2 to my blast destiny.
Nice.
Yeah, but you can do that before, right? Yeah, you can do that before, I think, or something. Yeah, blast destiny, I think before. All right, but I got 2 of them things, 2 power, 2 resources. So I will standard blast for 3, and I will not try to do blast destiny. I'll just do 3 blast.
All right. I will.
What do you think about the fact that they put the title of whatever these spheres are on the bottom? Shouldn't they be on the top?
Yeah, it's confusing as hell.
Yeah, crazy.
Um. So can I can play a battle chip in defense, right?
Yeah, 1 battleship per turn, they said, or
So then I'll just do this when it says burn 1 power and there's no cost. Burn 1 power to make your net navy defense +2. And I still may be able to play another battle chip.
okay.
So that makes my defense 4.
Cool. All right, perfect. Wish there was a thing where you could make one person's screen full size and then the other person's half size. That ain't it.
Here it is. Yeah, that's it.
Nah, that's not it. But I mean, we still want to see your screen. But
Oh, I like the other one better.
yeah, but I mean, you can't really tell what all is going on. Not on my screen, at least. But yeah, I guess we'll I mean, ain't like the viewership is huge or nothing, but we'll leave it like that for a second. All right, I guess we'll just move back and forth is what we'll do. All right, yeah, so you pretty much full defended, right?
Yeah.
All right, then we'll go ahead and yeah, that was battle phase. So then we'll pass turn unless you wanna. You defended. I don't want to do anything else, so I guess I'll pass turn to you.
All right. Oh, they have 3 cards. Do a battle chip. So my net navi goes up +2.
I think it's only during battle, right?
Is it only during battle? I thought you could play battle chips.
Yeah, let's say it's only once, anytime during the main phase. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in a minute. I don't have any resource, so I'm playing the main phase. And so your net navi strength is +2. Blast is 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and blast. So that's 4 now, right?
Net Navi 2. Way too loud. Net Navi is 2. Oh, you added the battle chip to it, so that's 4?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So that's 4. And then I have a defense of 1. 4, you say. 4, you say. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3.
All right, here you go.
All right. Power up. Draw a card. Don't need to discard down to have 5. Play resources. Yep. Play my big dog resource. Strength under pressure. Spend discard a card to make your net Navi's defense +3. Right. And then okay, and then I also have this one. Bidden. And they ought to just let you make one screen big and one screen small. Discard a card with your net Navi's emblem to place 2 cards from your hand in your power gauge. Discard a card with your net Navi's emblem to place 2 cards from your hand in your power gauge. Okay. Right. Play events, spend resources, play a battle chip. Okay, I'll play a battle chip, which all I need is the 3 power. And this one does your net Navi strength is +5.
Damn.
Yeah, we need the people to see this one. So, all right. It's hard to see, ain't it? Yeah, but it says +5 though. All right, so that's 5 + 3, which is 8. And then do I want to blast on that? 8. 8. Spin, discard a card with your net Navi's emblem. 8. 8. Yeah, I'll blast there. So, all right, spinning 2 blast. Oh, got the big dog 5. And got the big dog 4. All right, so we'll add the 5 to the 8, thereby making that 13. Blasting for 13.
So you only flipped 2 of the 3, right?
Yeah, yeah, because ProtoMan's blast is 2.
Right. I'm just saying, like you didn't have to do all 3. You chose to do those 2.
Yeah, I don't think you can do all 3 because ProtoMan's blast is 2. But let's read it again. If you have at least as many cards in your power gauge as your net navi's blast number,
Okay, yeah. I
you'll
got you.
get cards from the right. Yep,
That's right.
yep.
So what's the total?
8 plus 5, 13.
13 minus my defense of 2,
Yep.
so 11. Damn. 9, 10, 11. Gee, what? All right, I'll take that hit
All right.
because I have to.
Yeah, like I'm sure they must have added stuff to stop the stop the bleeding, but maybe they didn't know.
All right, my go.
Yep. Then I'll discard these power and this battle chip.
Gotcha.
We'll go back to the small on your turn.
All right, I'll play a resource. I think it's the same when you had strength under pressure, and then I'll play another event card, which is add 4 to your blast destiny.
Nice.
Right now, or when at
you
the
have
end.
3 resource cards out, right?
Huh?
You do have 3 power cards out, right?
Yeah.
All right.
One, two,
No, you just, I mean, you can only play the resource now, but I think on your main phase you can spend it.
Right. But that's an event card. So yeah, I can play it in the main phase.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I'll play that. So I'll add that to my blast destiny. What does that mean?
Read again.
Add 4 to your blast destiny.
Okay, the blast destiny is basically when you turn the face down cards face up, then that's your blast destiny.
Oh shoot. Okay, I don't want to do that then.
So like if it's a 1, instead of being 1, you add the 4. So that'd be 5.
let's. I'm gonna do that. I'll play the. I have 3 cards, and then 1 resource that's red. So that's good. We're good. And then I'm gonna do the 2 blast. And I'm gonna pick the 3, obviously the higher number. So that's 7. Plus my blast is 2. Is 9. And I'll go ahead and do that attack for 9.
All right, check me out. I'm gonna do. All I need with this one is a fast and powerful. Reduce a net navi's blast to 1, and all I need is the blue resource card in order to do so, which I have. So it says the net navi's blast, but does that include the blast destiny, or what do you think?
Man, I don't know. Maybe it does.
It's probably the whole blast, since they said blast. But let's consult the definitions, the glossary that's in the middle of the book. The glossary is always at the back of the book, ain't it? No. Glossary's in the front of the book. Anyway, all right. Let me see. Blast destiny. Blast is the number of cards you reveal from your power gauge to choose a blast destiny. The number of cards you reveal from your power gauge to choose a blast destiny. Okay, reduce a net navi's blast to 1. Okay, then define blast destiny. The destiny number you choose on a card revealed from your power gauge when you blast during your main phase adds to your strength.
So let me see your card again. It says reduce what?
reduce a net Navi's blast to 1.
Okay, so that means the blast. You can only. That means it would only cost you 1 power, or one of the power cards instead of like. Does it say defense on it?
No, it didn't say anything like that. But you might be right though. I mean, this is might be stupid. Yeah, I mean, it might suck. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was thinking that it was messing up your attack, but yeah, that would make more sense. Okay, yeah. Blast the number of cards you reveal from your power gauge to choose a blast destiny. Okay. Yeah, that was just make my blast cheaper. Okay. I should have used that when I required. Well, yeah, that card kind of just sucks. All right. So yeah, that was 9 coming at me.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got 1 defense. So I guess I got no choice. I could spend my resources though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can make my defense +3.
Do you have that many energy cards though, or does that matter anymore?
Power cards, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Nah, I think it's just to play them. Burn the power. No. That's not power. Let me see. That's resources. Okay, resources. You can have only 1 of each resource in play. There are 4 types of resources on your play mat. And you can't spend a resource during the resource phase. You can only. Nah, I think once it's played, I'm sure it's already played. So didn't really go into it. I think as long as you paid the cost to get it out, you've already got it. But spin discarded card to make your net Navi's defense +3.
Okay.
Discard a blue card. Man, let's read it one more time. Resource. Okay, resource phase. That's the phase though. The resource phase. Play up to 4 resources as long as you meet the requirements. When you play a resource, place it on the table beside your net Navi. Each resource stays in play until a card effect removes it. Each resource is unique for you. You may have only 1 of each resource in play determined by the card name. And you may have a resource in play that your opponent also has in play. There are 4 spaces. You can only have 4 resources in play. You can't play another one until all 4 are filled. Most resources require you spend them to use their card text, so usually there's room for 1 new. You can't spend a resource during the resource phase. You can only spend a resource during this phase. Resources are spent during the main phase. The next phase is the turn sequence. Doesn't say, but it sounds like to me, as long as it's out, you can use it.
Okay.
Spin discard a card to make your net Navi's defense +3. And then once you spend, you discard it, you say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll just take what you got. You say you swing at 9?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take 8. 9 minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And then I guess battle, that's the end of the turn.
Yep.
All right. Then I'll draw up. No. I'll power up, draw up, play resources. Can't do so because I have too many. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll spin this one. Spin this one, add 2 to my Blast Destiny. Add 2 to your Blast Destiny. So I got +2 on my Blast Destiny. 2 on the Blast Destiny. Oh man, that's so cool. All right.
And that's and that's without having to flip those cards over.
Yeah, that's just adding 2 to my Blast Destiny. So when I do add to my Blast Destiny, it'll be +2.
Got you.
All right, and then I'll play a resource. Oh, I can't play this resource yet. All right, that works. Yeah, I can't do that yet. All right, but yeah, I can't do that yet. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. Who's in there? Okay, I get you. Okay. All right, and then I'll blast for. Okay, check me out. Okay, I'll play this event now to reduce a Net Navi's blast to 1. So I'll just blast for 1. And then +2, I'll blast for 1. So that's 3 plus 3, that's 6. Plus 2, that's 8.
All right. So then what I'll do is I'll play. I'll spin this one. Gets my defense +3.
Okay.
And then 3 plus my defense is 5. What'd you say? 8?
8, yep.
So I take the hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
I mean, MegaMan's defense is 3?
No, it's 2. I just hit that other card, though. That was 3. That just killed that other card.
Oh, okay, got you.
Okay. Yeah, this one here says it's...
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Oh. Yep, and then I'll discard my power that I blasted with and discarded that card already, yeah. And then that'll be my turn.
All right. Power up. Draw. Oh, no.
This looks like about the best lighting I've had all night, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and play this other Battle Chip Geek. It's a resource. Burn 2 power to draw 3 cards. Wow, that's pretty good. But I don't want to waste my blast yet. I'm gonna go ahead and go for another blast with this resource. Add 2 to your blast destiny. Do my blast. Take the higher number 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. And my strength is 2, so 8. Call that. Did you find that, Marcus?
What's up?
All right. I said I did my blast destiny.
Okay.
I'm sorry, where the opponent adds 2 to my blast destiny. So
Okay.
I did it. And I picked a 4 card. So it's a total of 6 plus my strength of 2. It's an attack of 8.
8. All right. Let's see. 8. This is the brilliant. So okay, 8. 8. He says. Yeah. Let me go ahead and take the 8 minus 2. I'll take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Yeah, there really should be some shield blast or something in these cards. All right, and then my turn.
Yep.
Power up, draw, add resource. Oh yeah, it's great. All right,
How many cards do you have?
3.
Oh.
Yeah, 3. Uh, yeah, because when you blast, you can't hardly play new resources. So, yeah, I'll just do a natural blast for 3.
All right. Now I got defense at 2, so just take a hit on 1.
Yep.
Deal.
All right, pass
My
turn.
turn.
Yep.
Oops. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
Right. Power up, draw. I'll play. Yeah, play Headstrong Net Navy. Costs 3 power, and then spin. Discard 2 cards to reduce the Net Navy strength to 0. Webcam sucks. All right. And then I'll go ahead and spend a resource, lose 2 energy to make a Net Navy blast +2 until end of next turn. Lose 2 energy to make a Net Navy
Jeez.
blast +2 until end of turn.
How many? What did it say?
Lose 2 energy to make a Net Navy blast +2 until.
Oh, it's just I get confused with the energy versus
Yeah, energy's just a deck.
energy, power, resource. So many synonyms.
Yeah, they could just use regular words, but I guess it wouldn't be thematic.
Peace.
Actually, he's saying 2 energy for 2 power. That's
Repeat.
all right.
Look at this battle chip geek. He says 3.
Yeah, 3.
3 cards.
3 cards. All right. Yeah. So that's +2 blast. Oh, blast +2. I can't even do that. All right. So I'm getting it. Yeah, you got me right. So yeah, I'm doing blast destiny, but blast is make somebody spend 2 more. Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we did last time.
Yeah, because I made my blast only cost 1, but then I can make yours cost +2. Okay. All right, so I'll put my little
Yeah, I got you.
energy bag, take this off. All right, so what do I do now? Yeah, I guess I'll blast 3, and then let me see. Yeah, I'll just do a regular blast to 3.
All right, I'll take the hit for 1. My defense is 2.
All right.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, power up, card up. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and run a battle chip here. Does cost 1 green, which I do have a green resource. Discard a card and to make your net nabby strength +4. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard. I'll do this one. Discard. And then I'll go ahead and blast. Total of 6.
6, you say. And the battle tip does what?
It did. It added me my net nabby strength to 4 +4.
Okay. Godly. All right. Let's see. That added to the net navi's strength.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll spin this right here. Nah, that sucks. Yeah. Man, I'm taking a 3-card loss with this one. Taking a nah. That's all I do. Discard a card with your net navi's emblem. Discard a card. All right, I'll just do it like this. Spend, discard a card to make your net navi's defense +3. Do that. All right, discard this one. And then now I got +3 defense on top of my 1 defense, so that's 4 defense. Now I'll take 2 life loss. 1, 2.
Nice.
All right.
Your turn.
Right. Power up. Draw. Play. Play Weepers. Resource. Need 3.
Mm-hmm.
Spend. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may play it even if it's a resource.
Nice.
Okay. All right, and I'll blast 2. So 3 plus whatever.
You're gonna do a Destiny blast.
Yeah, blast Destiny. All right, so 3 plus 4, that'll be 7.
Damn. -7 -2. I'll take the hit on 5.
Okay.
3. Am I go?
Yep.
Power up. I'll go ahead and do play a resource card, Impressive Battler. And I'm just going to do a regular blast. 2. Hey, did you hear me?
Oh no, what you saying?
Yeah, just do a regular blast for 2.
Okay, 2. All right, I'll take 1. 2 money for 1. All right, Michael.
Yep.
Power up. You got 3 power. I'll draw a card. 3 cards. All right, I'll do. That's kind of stupid. Mm, huh. Yeah, I'll blast. Let me see. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not too likely. Nah, it's stupid. All right, I'll blast.
Just a regular blast?
Nah, blast destiny.
All right.
1 crapped out there, and a 1 crapped out. All right, so that's 3 plus 1 is 4.
All right. I'll just take the hit on 2.
Okay. Man, just all around. Okay. And with that, yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Power up. Draw. Got these 2. Man, I'm going to try and do some damage here, I guess.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use my battle chip, Geek. I'm going to burn 2 to draw 3 cards. Man,
Okay.
that's kind of dangerous.
And that's a okay.
You know what? Hold on. I'm not going to do that. I don't have very many cards left.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me hold off on that. But you know what I will do?
So what's
Is
that?
we'll do a Destiny Blast.
Okay.
And I'm going to play this Impressive Battlers, which is a add 4 to your Blast Destiny. I'm going to do these 2. I got a 3. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Strength is 2. So I got an attack of 9 going.
All right, check me out. I'm gonna spend and discard 2 cards to reduce the net Navi strength to 0.
Gotcha.
All right.
It's not your own player, though?
Huh?
You sure you're not going to do that to your own Net Navi?
Nah. Nah. All right, 1 discarding and
Damn. So you just know, right?
what's up? And
So you just nullified it, right?
it seems like it because it says
But you have to discard how many?
discard 2 cards
Okay.
to reduce the net Navi strength to 0.
Gotcha.
Now, strength. I mean, what were your power tips? What were your battle tips saying?
I didn't have a battle chip that time.
What did you have? Just a resource card that added to your strength?
Oh, it was the Add 4 to your Blast Destiny.
Okay, and then that just adds to the strength, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, it sounds like it just nullifies the whole attack, is what it sounds like.
Gotcha.
All right, and then on me, so I'll power up, screens fall like rain, draw a card. Alrighty, I'll play a resource. Or do I? Yeah. Play a resource. This one is Dogged Determination. And spend, discard a blue card to cancel a battle chip.
Okay.
Right. And then wait, I mean you got like 2 cards in the deck?
No, I got my hand.
No, all in the deck.
Oh no, I have 6, 8.
All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6.
Let's get it down to the nitty gritty.
With the nitty gritty. All right, I'm going all out this time. So yeah. All right, what I'm gonna do is I will play this chip. Cyber Sword. Make your opponent take a random card from their discard pile into hand to make your net navy +4 strength.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, so take a random card with all that crazy fanning and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take one of them things in the middle. All right, just put that in your hand, and then the swing gets +4 strength. And yeah, I do my Blast Destiny. But before I do that, I'm gonna spend this guy. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may play it, even if it's a resource. Spending this one. And then do you think I have to pay the cost to do it, or I just get to do it?
It'll tell you. It should tell you what it says. Spend.
Yeah, spend. Let's look up spend.
No, it's what it. You just the act of doing it, I guess.
All right, spend a resource to play. It's one of your resources in play in your discard pile. Generally, you do this. Sometimes the card text will spend a resource for no effect you can't use. All right, let's just see if I can spend it without needing the resources anyway. All right, so playing this, which is okay. So yeah, this is what I was afraid of. So it says play the top card, which costs 3 power, but I've only got 2 power right now. So do you think I get to play it? Reveal the top card of your deck. You may play it even if it is a resource. No, it says to play a card, its requirements must be met.
Oh.
All right, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I should have read the whole card, but it don't matter. All right, so yeah, I'm doing Blast Destiny, and then I'll pay 2 Destiny, 4 and a 1. So it's 4 plus 3. That's 7 plus 4. That's 11 swinging.
Oh man, that's 11 swinging.
Yeah.
All right. Try and follow me here, okay?
Okay.
me see if I can do this right. I don't have enough. All right. What did you say? How many swinging?
That's 11.
11. All right. I'm going to go ahead and try it. So I'm going to spin my resource, burn 2 power to draw 3 cards. Okay.
Okay.
So burn these 2 power. And I draw the 1, 2, 3 cards. Leaves me with 5.
Okay.
So we got them 3. Oh my god, I knew that wouldn't happen. So, but I can't play resource cards now, right?
Yeah, you can only play resources during the resource phase number 2.
Well, then I shouldn't have done that then. Oh well. Oh god. Damn it. All right, I guess I have to do. What'd you say, 11?
Yep, minus your defense.
Yeah, so 9. I think that's a dub for you.
All right, GG's. All right, so how'd you like that one?
It's actually, it's almost like you wish there wasn't as many cards, but I think once we got hold of it, it was it's pretty exciting towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, once you build your deck, then like you can know what you're dealing with and how you're trying to play. So that's cool. It's kind of like hyper juking a little bit, but yeah. One of them life decks that like that dude Kodok.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like life decks.
Shout out to
games. Yeah. All right, but what you rate that one out of 10?
I mean, I think it's a good beginner game. I give it like a 6.5.
6.5, yeah. Yeah, I give it a solid 6.9, 7, something like that. We have a bunch of packs of this too, don't we?
Yeah, I've got I got us every deck.
Okay. Yeah, so we could mess around and try to make our own deck, but would you ever spend time doing that?
I mean, probably.
Yeah. All right, deck 1 of MegaMan, NT Warrior. Pretty cool. Kids WB, Capcom, Show Pro Entertainment, and Decipher. All right, signing out of this bad boy. Peace.
Peace.
All right, he's going to kick us out too, so be prepared.